welcome to a new video of mine. I thought I would update you very briefly on my experiences so far with the Goodreads reading challenge. If you don't know what that is, Goodreads, which is a website, has a reading challenge every single year that you can participate in. And what you pretty much do is that you set a goal of a certain number of books that you would like to read in that year. And 2016 is the first year that I actually participated, and I just thought I'd give you a quick update on my experiences so far. Let me first explain to you why I actually decided to participate in the reading challenge. I really enjoy reading, but in the past couple of years, I always kept telling myself as a goal for the new year, like, I want to read more. I was looking for a way to kind of make that happen, and when I saw more of my friends participating in this challenge, I just thought, why not give it a go? Perhaps this can be the incentive for me to try and read more. So in the past couple of years, so 2013, 14, 15, I think I quite easily made it to like 30 books just on my own, like in a year. But I always had this rule of like reading something fantasy, young adults, like easy breezy, and then something more serious, literary type of work after that. And I tried to go back and forth between the two, but I found that the minute I actually picked up a book that I wasn't too thrilled about, I am someone who really wants to finish a book once I started, no matter what I think of it, because I do feel that you need to read the whole thing in order to truly grasp what it's about and how you feel about it. So I would very often then sort of be in a like slower book or something that slowed me down or had me go into a bit of a reading slump a lot more quickly. And that's the first advantage that I've really found with this challenge is that I've just been not so picky about what I want to read. I just decide, okay, what do I want to read right now? What am I feeling like? I don't really set a TBR as well anymore. Like, I don't try to be too strict. I simply finish a book, and if I feel like, okay, now I've had my fill of this genre or of this type of book, I simply move on to something else. That's just something that I really wanted to try and give a go, to also read more books that I've been keeping on my shelves for a while and that I just never got round to. So that's the second advantage of participating in this challenge, is that I'm now reading books that I've always been very interested in, but that I never read because I just, didn't really feel like it or whatever. So yeah, I've been finding myself picking up books a lot more quickly, more quickly after one another. And another thing that I find myself doing is that I just read more. So I find myself now, rather than watching YouTube videos or an episode of a television series or a movie, if I have a few minutes to spare, I'll just read on the train. All I do is read. And that's something that I've been really enjoying, but that's also one of the very first downsides that I can sort of list. I have so many different interests, and music is one of my absolute favorite things in the world. And I find myself actively listening to music less now that I've been reading more. So I do find that that's a bit of a downside. The other thing as well, I've been having trouble keeping up because in July I didn't finish a single book. And the reason for that was because I was super busy at work, I was super tired, I just couldn't read on the train, and that's where I got most of my reading done. I'd also hit a bit of a slump because I was reading a book that I couldn't really get into very well, and it just kind of went hand in hand. I felt tired, I had a book that I found pretty difficult to read, and then I just ended up not reading anything all month. Right now I'm 4 books behind schedule, and I kind of like now want to catch up, so I do make it to the 50 books by the end of the year, but I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that because on average I read a book per week. So I'm just gonna have to whip out all the easy reads in my bookshelves to hopefully finish a few more in the next couple of weeks, and then hopefully by the end of this month, I do hope to have finished, or to at least be able to catch up with the number of books that I should have read to stay on track for the 50 books. We'll see, fingers crossed. I'm not trying to stress myself too much with this because I can be that person who like goes like, oh no, I have to do this. But yeah, so far so good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying reading and reading more, and I try to read as diversely as I can, so not all of it is going to be young adult, even though I do really like indulging in that. But yeah, I've also been discovering tons of new books, and I just find it's a really good excuse to buy more books as well. So yes, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm sorry if this came across very rambly or anything, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on my experiences so far with the Goodreads reading challenge. And I hope you wanna, like, if you have any suggestions on how I can very easily catch up to get to the 50 books, then please leave your suggestions in a comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will be back with a new video for you next Sunday. I hope to see you in that one. Bye!